Yo. It's Surisu. Thank you for the prime. Shit. Ah. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Once again, I am early. But what else is new? I'm always early. At this point, I should set the stream start time earlier. But then I'd have to start even earlier. Because that's the way my brain works. You know, I've always been an early person because I'm very socially afraid of being late, chat. Sometimes I'll show up like 30 minutes early to things I've scheduled with people in person. Mong, thank you for the tier 1. Or is it Mong? Thank you for the tier 1. It's a really good habit. Yeah, but then all these normal people show up 30 minutes late to the thing, and I end up having to do nothing for an hour. And no matter how much I get mad at these people, they don't see their 30 minutes tardiness as a huge deal.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Ooh. Oh. Sad. Come for chess? Why is everyone talking about chess? Are we just chess stream today? It's out of nowhere. We just play chess all stream. I don't think that would do too well.
They can't begin to comprehend it.
Fight.
I am everywhere.
Fallow stream today makes the chess streams more worth it. What chess streams?
Three
Oh.
killed.
Oh.
Four dead.
Oh. Future ones? Chess boxing? Oh god. I would never. Okay, that's not true. I probably would. But I'd have to get a lot into shape. Do you have bullet tracers turned off? Yeah. This is my own this is my personal opinion on bullet tracers. So bullet tracers that get displayed to you client side are randomly generated by your client. They're not accurate to where the bullets are actually going on the server side, which calculates the RNG separately. So they can be a little misleading. They're useful for telling you how high your spray is going, but I know how high my spray is going because I know how to control my spray. Because I've played the game a lot. So I think it's a bit more clear without bullet tracers to me. Fusion versus Joel's? No, I think that guy would fucking slap me, dude. You see the muscles on that man? Oh, thank you. Do you suggest turning it off? I suggest nothing on this topic. It doesn't matter. I'm explaining to you why I turned them off. There's a reason I haven't explicitly told people to do one or the other. This shit does not matter. Who's this better entertainer? Whoa. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why am I catching strays? What do you mean? I bet you're a zoomer. I bet that's it. You prefer a queen's pawn opening or a king's pawn opening? Now that's my type of question. I'm quite a fan of the E4 repertoire. As a younger kid, I did experiment a bit with the D4, but I found D4 openings to be less
10 kills remaining.
exciting. I'm a very aggressive player. I like sacrificial lines, and D4 generally leads to positional openings, while E4 can frequently lead to dubious openings. And trust me, the more dubious an opening, the more I like it. Hell, E4 is the first move in the bomb cloud. One of the most dubious of all openings.
5 kills remaining. One kill remaining.
Birder. Dominating. You have to learn Evan's Gambit? I don't have to learn it. I already know it. You think I don't know the Evan's Gambit? E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop C4, bishop C5, and then you slam that B4 pawn up. Evan's Gambit. Come on. Traxler? Well, no, that's a different line. Traxler you play is black. London players are weird. I think people who segregate entire groups of individuals by random criteria are weird.
Match found.
Wait a sec. Jerome Gambit? Yeah, I got a few games with the Jerome. You have any advice for a plat player? Other words. My advice is always VOD review yourself. Any rank above gold? The answer to how do I rank up past gold is it depends. Watch your VODs. And then any question that goes, how do I VOD review? I point you at my how to VOD review YouTube video. Text, the spreadsheet literally just shows my KDA in the game and a link to it. What do you mean explain? What are you talking about? The spreadsheet's just like a match history. Pause Dante, thank you for the prime. Bing. Bing. You guys ever go for the swag shot? This one's clean. You bind equip melee weapon to knife, and then when you shoot, it does this.
Their tech is only as good as their skill, and there we have some beat.
Fight.
Don't overthink it. That's my job.
Ah! Ah! I suck. Oh! Ah! Is there a picture of your current streaming setup? I showed it to the tier 3s recently. I'm not trying to get myself doxxed.
Raynor killed.
Oh, my first bullet accuracy sucks. Oh.
Good.
Oh my god. When did that happen? Avery posted like a picture of her setup and the cable management sucked. So I had to show her what good cable management looked like. Bro.
That's done.
Bang.
Enemy down.
Zip ties of Velcro ties, chat. Wiped. What rank you get in StarCraft 2? I peaked Grandmasters, but I never finished Grandmasters. I was the top 8 Masters finisher type guy. Oh man. Sorry, out of nowhere my nose just started running. Half your setup is your wife, so you get a pink Razer Kitty headset. Oh, I'm here.
Got 3.
Got 3. Hey.
Goodbye.
Oh, she killed that guy. What kind of music are you into? Oh, lots. Lots. I'm a musical enjoyer. Ah, I got one tap.
10 kills remaining.
Oh. Damn. Oh, I thought that guy dropped.
One down.
Oh my goodness. Beethoven remixes? What the hell? Okay, maybe not that. Norwegian black metal. You guys are just inventing genres right now. There's no way that black metal's categorized between like black metal and Norwegian black metal. There's just no way. There's no way that the nuance is that deep. Banana crate crossfit keeps getting smaller. Bro, this is a dot. I think you might need new glasses. This is not the banana crate.
Removed.
This is the banana dot. Banana crate looks like this.
Auf Wiedersehen.
You can tell from its crate-like appearance.
Five kills remaining.
And its ability to lock onto my opponent's heads. That's the banana crate signature ability. That's why I haven't been using it. It's just too OP. Like, I feel literally unfair using this crosshair in a deathmatch. Because there's nothing my opponents can do about it. Absolutely nothing. You see?
Finished.
That Jett had no answer. This Neon? No answer.
Removed.
No answer. No answer.
One kill remaining.
No answer. Anybody else lag there? 7:33 came early. Go back to the dot before you're reported for cheating. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I played some funny rank games for the tier 3s yesterday. I've been getting back in the rank climb. Wait, I got a clip. Okay, pull it up. All right. Then we'll play Rankdle. So a reminder, if you're a tier 3 sub, you can watch me play ranked. You'll get a notification. You just have to get the Hooge Watcher role in the Discord server. I've been playing ranked very frequently, and I will continue to do so. I'm a tilter in ranked. And so the preface to this clip was my teammates were like slightly toxic. Like they were debating mistakes in a previous round, and I just muted them all in like round 4. And then we get to like the second half, and I'm like, let's see if they're fine now. And I go to unmute, and this is what happens. I think they're vibing.
Like this happened. Like there's just bad.
If you wanted me to
so...
blame the entire team, I could go on and on.
They're not vibing. They're not vibing. They're not vibing. Go back. Go back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I swear half my rank games just turned into me muting my team and playing alone. People take this game so seriously. They take it so seriously. But then you get that one game where they're all so chill. Oh, God. And that game makes you come back for more. You keep coming back. They are Rankdle. Sandhorst. 2 months. Every time I teach my friends something about Val, they always say, yeah, we're Hoojin. Thanks for the great teaching. No problem, dude. Yeah, that's my character flaw. The moment a teammate says we shouldn't have done that about a previous round, I just mute them. Because I hate that shit. Save it for VOD review, dude. Okay. Blast that Sage Wall with a few classic shots. Double Astra on Breeze. My soul read. Let's keep watching.
Enemy kill. My ult's ready.
Oh!
Nice.
And the clip just ends. I'm not gonna lie, I maybe would have guessed silver after the headshot. Bro, we're on Breeze again with this team's got 3 controllers. This can't be high. This can't. If this is high yellow, I'm gonna cry. This guy has a crosshair with the center dot of 1 pixel width and then inner lines of 2 pixel width so that they don't line up right. And it looks like his center dot is in like the top left corner. You see what I'm talking about? People who do this, you guys have something wrong with you. There we go. I had to connect my pen. His crosshairs like this, and then his center dot's here because I exaggerated, of course, because the sizes are not matched. Okay, surely this one's the bronze VOD. Yeah. We'll let him cook.
Został jeden wróg.
Trójka zabita.
Clean. Next clip, next clip.
Yeah, save 2 FPS.
Okay. I hate this so much because we have the immortal gun buddy. Off rip. Off rip. This dude has the immortal gun buddy. But it's episode 4. So what? This game could be in episode 4, dude. Do you see any new agents? Because I see pre-nerf chamber. And that's it. Do you see Fade? No. This could be a gun he picked up from an immortal level player in his lobby. Yeah, true. It could be episode 5. Cringy has provided accurate insight.
Oh, no. Ready?
One on site.
So he's on site.
Okay, his crosshair placement sucks. But then again, most players in Immortal 1 got bad crosshair placement. And that was a good shot.
1 bullet room.
Talking to me like I don't know. I got 2 bullets. I'm pulling up on everybody.
Hey, B-man.
He's feeling himself.
Here, come upstairs with me.
He mollies it off and then holds it. That could be Immortal 1. Heavily juiced for the prime. Corrito, that sounds like something you could easily test. Bro, I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Immortal. It's got Immortal gun buddy, and if I've seen Immortal ones play like this, and if Rankdle tells me it's platinum, you know, happens. Credit to Hollow for this clip. Oh man, I'm doing my detective work. Faint the pyros in this lobby. Let's do. Detective is on the case. Really? Okay, that guy name changed. We need a new name. Medusa? That is probably not unique. Damn. Our name Hollow is almost certainly not unique. Yup. I can't do detective work. Anonymous. Egan, that's not going to be unique.
Talking to me like I don't know. I got 2 bullets.
No, the one unique username? Name changed. Wait, Johnny Long Dong. That's pretty. Hashtag girth. Private. Ah. T-Base names in voice chat. Thuga. Thuga's the only new one, the Reyna, but that's so simple. There's no way. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, man. Oh, you can find on Blitz, maybe? Yeah, you think Johnny Longdong might be on Blitz? Let's see. Dude, Blitz has no idea what it's doing. Blitz is lost. Blitz is saying this guy played 18 ranked games and had no rank. However, who's Johnny Longdong playing in this video? He's Brim, and he's losing on Ascent. Oh my goodness. You think they only got 5 rounds that game? No, this isn't the game. We're going deep. We're going deep. Oh, another Ascent loss. No. Okay. We tried. We tried. Has to be old due to pre-nerf chamber. Oh, whatever. I'm over it. The Rankdle team. The Rankdle team already talked with me. And they've listened. They're down to update the way they do shit. No, the Sova has no R in their username Flamespire. Just Keegan. Anyways, all I wanted was for them to include right here a link to the match. And then it can't be more than 90 days old. That's not too much to ask for. And then it's like good. It's just good at that point. Because you got all your proof. And you can cope. Like if you get the wrong rank and you click on them and you're like, hey, they were diamond. Then you feel good. You feel good. Give yourself the ghost stars. You know what I'm saying? All right. Raffles and predictions. If you've got a VOD, you'd like to get it reviewed by a slightly sleepy banana, join the Raffles and Predictions channel and click the Enter Raffle button. You need an approved VOD in order to enter. If you don't have an approved VOD, join the Discord, read the rules in the VOD review rules and requirements channel first. Then you record a VOD that follows those rules. You submit it in the VOD submissions channel. If it gets approved, you can enter the raffles. Heavenly Juice, thank you for the prime. Bot Joe, thank you for the prime. I created the heckin' God thumbnail today, chat. My thumbnail's getting weirder and weirder. And it's because it's working. And so I'm just gonna keep getting weirder. Here's your sneak peek. That's the thumbnail. YBM, thank you for the tier 3. Going insane with power. Let me see. What did I title it? Let me take a look. Let's go to my studio. You guys can guess it what I titled it, but you'll all be wrong. I titled it 10,000 RR minimap trick. Bro, there's literally a narwhal in the intro on the minimap, and it's a trick. Like, I'm not even lying. I guess the 10,000 RR part is a little sensationalized, though. But the rest, that's real. Has to be a monthly montage? Or you wish. Angel Insight, thank you for the prime. Trollerick Williams, thank you for the one gifted. How do you know this is the Thuga, dude? I need to see the actual match, Kenzo, because there's like a million Thugas on tracker. You just linked me one of them. How do you know? Where does one get the Banana Man's crosshair? I will direct you to the exclamation mark crosshair command. Oh, he's got the match? Okay, let's see. Oh, and there's Hollow. Bro, the dude doesn't even have episode 4 Immortal. Look at this. He's got episode 3 Immortal. He picked it off somebody else. And raffle. I stand by my guess being realistic. I've seen Immortal lobbies that look just like that. Grandiosa V4. Neon VOD? Who? Drop the link to your approved post. Gun Buddy was a bait. Well, you see, the Rankdle team told me they try not to include clips that have baits like that. So I was also operating on my skewed version of reality. I thought they wouldn't try to bait. All right. We got a down bad Diamond 2 Neon main. Playing Pearly Whirly. He dropped a match MVP game. Okay. Let's take a look. Update the rank icon. I've been not gonna lie though, 212 ADR in a game. It's pretty high. Probably not much we'd want to do better in this game. However, we should see the mistakey wakies bare their fangs. There's the same game where you well or worse. Explain in the FAQ. I won't lie. I'm not a fan of the no frenzy buy. That rhymes.
Hello.
Jan, thank you for the prime.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Here.
The tier 3s can also confirm if they watch my ranked streams. The frenzy is like cheating. That pistol is a cheat code. Nice. Get your heal. Get your heal.
Can you heal?
Get your heal.
Omen B, Omen B.
Get your.
No. Backside.
Get your.
Sage, can you hear me? Sage,
Can you heal me on? Omen B, Omen B. No. Backside.
I'm out of here.
What? Why isn't she healing you? One sec. Fact God 9393. I gotta create a list of people I will never VOD review. You know what I'm saying? Fact God has been banned from my stream for VOD review. L teammate. L teammate. If Fact God shows their face around here, they're not welcome. You're the problem with solo queue, Fact God. Heal your duelist.
Screen. Just screen.
Nice try.
Spike down B.
Backside.
Gotta go.
Yeah, now he's dead, man.
In the smoke.
And now we're at slight disadvantage because our neon's not topped off. God, you're so much better too.
On me, one.
I'm out of here.
Okay, that's dumb as hell. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Tipsy too, thank you for tier 1. You're in the West Coast for vacation. No way you're waking up in time for the Who streams. Bro, I live in Seattle. 6:22 a.m. for me. Quarentennials, thank you for the prime. This is a terrible play. This is a terrible play. This is just a terrible play. There's no excuse. And if you go, haha, I was playing for the clip, then you're never going to fix this. So you need to instead go, this was dumb. I should have instead probably hid in this corner and waited a while and then flanked. The mindset I see a lot of people get into that keeps them down is they make a dumb play like this and they justify it where they're like, well, I got 3. I was going for a 4th. Here goes. That was dumb. Why did I do that? This is dumb.
Me, one.
I'm out of here.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, last one B. Last one B.
Last player.
Yeah, we lose the round.
Bro, there's
T, dude. And T.
there's no fucking.
What?
No way!
T, dude. And T.
There's no fucking.
Yeah. That's you. That's your fault.
No damage.
Should your teammates have gotten more value? Yup. But should you have gotten more value? Yes. And what if these things is within our control?
Like all rush art. You can like. Let's push.
Gotta go.
Okay. Okay.
Go.
I don't like this slide. So this slide is good if they're behind that box. But let's give our enemies a little bit of credit. And I know you're gonna say in my lobby sometimes this happens. Anyways, they're on buy, you're on eco. It's unlikely that they'd commit to a one and done angle like this, where there is no good exit, because this would be donating a good gun. So I would not expect them to be in that angle, and I would not commit my slide to clearing it. Does that make sense? I prefer to use my slide to clear something that they're more likely to be playing in a safer angle, because they're on eco. Okay? Okay, sorry, because you're on eco.
Go.
What the? No shot, you shot that thing.
Go.
Behind.
Last player standing.
Bro, you just blind. If this Reyna didn't die right away, you just got her killed in that extended gunfight. What? That's about to full blind your Reyna.
Why you
You don't know you're paranoid, AF? You're paranoid of the guy going for the fake clone on you on their economic advantage round? Bro, Urena swung the Yoru. You can see him on the minimap. If he did, that's Giga Chat AF. Yeah, for sure. It's just now we've worried about two options that are both really not options for them on the fake Yoru clone is the type of thing you do on a save, maybe an equal buy if you're really crazy. You don't really do it when you've got gun advantage. Like, you don't fake Yoru clone out with your Vandal into their classics. You don't do that. People don't do that. And if you're like, oh, they do in my lobbies, Woohoojin, I'd rather you just close my stream. Because yeah, I know they do it every now and then, maybe once every 1,000,000 times. But we shouldn't be worried about that, man. Come on.
Why you behind.
Last player.
Okay, we die. Called Zip Tie. Zip Tie does it with huge gun advantage in ranked. Like, he'll do it against pistols with a Vandal in ranked. Can I have a clip? I actually want to see it. I think it'd be really funny. Is it on a force round? No, that'd be like equal buy. I want to see him doing it against classics and ghosts with a rifle. Since that's the criteria I set, and you said, yeah, he does that. Crazy, he does it all the time. With a rifle against classics? Where's the sauce? Because you guys are making shit up right now. I know he goes for fake clone tech. I don't think he does it with huge gun advantage. Citation needed. Please show the clip. All right, everyone who says he does it, if nobody provides a sauce within the next 5 minutes, you're all getting the timeout.
Come into smoke, I can smoke. I smoked.
Yeah, also, regardless, they're not likely to be doing it, and if you're worried about it, and you're gonna like tell me that you should be worried about it, just leave. Because that's ridiculous.
I don't have flash.
Okay, we rate a flash out.
In the smoke again.
These smokes are so tight. Oh my. Nice.
Last player standing.
Okay. I think we kind of at some point have to just like run into people.
In the smoke again.
It makes sense though, because we're on advantage. You don't want to. It's like, it's so tough here.
In the smoke again.
I think you've seen Red do it a few times on his main in ranked. Just show me the clip or be quiet. Nobody else saying I think X has done it before, unless you have a clip. It has to be ranked on their main account.
Last player standing. Spike down. B.
What the fuck? Astra is 140.
Feels
I
bad.
need to play 4 people.
Yeah, those smokes sucked.
Saving, don't buy a Vandal. Sage, can you hear this?
Here. There we go. Shocking.
Drop it, Astro. Drop it. But we slide so early. With no info. At Woohoojin, Astro has it. He hasn't linked it. Huh? I'm waiting. Because he's telling me he has it. Where's the link? I mean, that's how you saw it. Clean.
That's 3.
Neon abuser. This guy plays Overwatch. Supposedly ranked pistol. No, Emily, that's timeout. Doesn't count. I said they need a rifle against pistols. 10-minute timeout for Emily. Okay, YouTube shorts from Astro. Let's take a look. Let's see if this is with a rifle against pistols. I think you just meant to show that. This isn't in-house, no? These guys are doing it against each other for fun. Like they know they're facing each other. But they both did it for content. Look at the title though. It says ranked. Oh, I've got bad news for you. I have such bad news for you. Do you want me to tell you? People play content 10-mans all the time. It's a ranked stream snipe. That's the same thing, dude. He's sniping for content. I don't count this. They're not legitimately playing to win.
Nice now.
Start to get more value.
They're goofing off.
Go, go, go!
Because they know they're facing each other.
Go, go, go!
Just do it.
If you're saying the Yoru in your game is doing that to you because he's your friend and knows that you're in on the joke, then you got me. You got me. Okay? But if the Yoru on the enemy team in your game is a stranger to you and they're fake cloning with rifle against your pistols, I think my stance still stands. That they're probably not doing that.
Let me smoke first.
Never said playing to win was a criteria. I said try hard ranked.
Smoke.
And don't be the guy who says, oh, you have to outline every single rule. Please don't be that guy. Don't be the guy who's like, technically this meets the criteria. Just think about it a little bit. The dude's playing against his friend who's also a Yoru main, and they have an inside joke of fake Yoru cloning each other. Come on.
Oh my god, I got that.
Wow. That's rough. Let's watch again. We wall, we run out.
Guys, I don't think this is very good.
I don't think he should slide. Because we have the Reyna flash, I think the slide for peeking halls is a bit better. Starbuster, 3411, thank you for the prime. Leap Blop, thank you for the tier 1. I'll be the noob, thank you for tier 1.
And they see us in B.
Get out of my way!
No, Reyna, don't peek, please.
You found it, but it's in a 4-1 and they're hunting the last guy down. Yeah, good critical thinking. I wouldn't count that. And notice how I didn't have to outline in the rules that I wouldn't count that.
Down mid.
That was actually ranked. I believe it's ranked. I believe it's ranked. But they know that they're facing each other.
Wait for me.
Mambo 573, name of the prime.
Let's go quartz.
Like if you're saying they do that when they're seriously trying to win, then just show me them doing that against strangers. And it's lit. Because they face strangers all the time in ranked. But if the only clip you can find is him doing it against another Yoru main.
Go, go,
Yeah,
go!
they're all mad.
Let's go B.
My ult's not ready. Gotta go!
How the fuck?
That one, but they're both hunting a sheriff 1v3 post fight. Yeah.
Go, go, go!
Against an op count? No, I said you have to have a rifle and two pistols.
I'm out of here!
Let's not push up, not push up. Don't push up.
Okay, let's watch the VOD.
My ult's not ready. Gotta go!
How the fuck?
Watch out! Go, go, go!
Interesting. Okay, so right here, I think you made a bit of a mistake. So we know their locations because we Cypher ulted. We saw Sage. We saw like Omen. And Sage has res. And I'd say you've got quite the advantage here because you've just smoked connector. So if I'm their Sage, let's zoom in on the minimap. I'm very likely to look to res this guy. Or I'm also very likely to just walk through this smoke. Both of which are like really easy options for us to deal with. When we have stun, we have slide. So I'd like to stay here for a bit. I would stay here until enough time had passed that Sage could realistically have routed this way on me. And then I would tuck like over here. I don't like running to site because you're giving them the res. And I think you've got really good kill potential on them coming out of that smoke.
Let's not push up, not push up.
Ceramic, thank you for the prime. Let's see, do they res?
Not planting.
They do.
Alarm.
You will not kill my allies.
Okay, Grim, you hold time.
Two me.
Okay.
Link. It's on no one there.
Streets.
Go, go, go.
Okay.
Both on sides.
One enemy remaining.
The last one back sides.
Okay, we win the round. Not even close. How the heck can I stay calm in gunfights? You freak out, end up spraying a lot? Ooh, good question. I wish I could answer it. Oh man, for the answer to work. The answer is you need to care less. And there's no simple way to do that. Like if somebody just tells you, oh, just be confident, or oh, just don't care. It's like, how do I not care? You just gotta like play. You gotta play more and accept that you're gonna panic every now and then until you get more used to the game. Try to really just like you can focus on your technique, but the actual panic, oops, I pressed the end button, is not gonna go away. I still get panicked in gunfights on occasion in my games.
Can we go?
I'm out of here.
The tier 3s can confirm. Like I stream my rank games. I'm gonna keep advertising this. Sauce myself some tier 3s. I panic spray in ranked more than I should.
No, flash left.
Oh, go! You got A.
Reloading.
What? Where are we going? Okay. See, my brain is seeing map control. Your brain is seeing kill. I think that's what you're doing. But the Yoru's not our problem. That's a flanker. That's this guy's problem and then her problem, kinda. Our problem is this Sage connector who might fight for the space that we should be sliding on and stunning. That guy was totally dead to our teammates.
Yeah, this is not good.
And now Sage had time. I don't think she used it, so we're chilling. Found the red tryhard fake clone. I'm already seeing people tell you that it's not a gun advantage, but I'll check before I time you out. Yeah, he's against rifles, dude. Timeout. 1 hour. I was explicitly saying nobody's going to be doing that shit with a huge gun advantage in ranked.
You don't overextend.
I'm out of here.
Fuck.
Arts. Last two arts.
One enemy remaining.
Better.
Go, go.
That's ID.
Okay, you're crazy. I like it.
One shot.
Take this.
You guys are going to make me pull up the clips.
Gotta go.
Middle.
This is how you Yorucon Gambit, chat.
No.
Okay.
You can wallbang it low.
Wait, let's go away.
Like, you guys got to understand. You got to rewire your brain. When I say people don't do that, I'm saying generally. Are you gonna find me a clip eventually? Probably, yeah. Somebody's probably done it once at some point. It probably happens pretty often because there's a million people playing the game. But it doesn't matter. In your lobby, you should never worry about that shit. And if you say, oh, I'm worried about it, and here's the proof that people do it, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. I need proof that people do it frequently, and they don't.
Go away, go away.
I'm out of here.
Why?
We haven't tried A yet.
You could just have easily said nobody would ever fake Euroclone as a Sage. Exactly, and there you go. I've got a clip showing me fake Eurocloning as Sage.
Okay. Oh.
My eyes are down.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Gotta go.
You have spike.
Gotta go.
This was
Still on the Euro thing? That's what I'm saying.
I'm running with
These
it.
people can't get over it.
Running low.
Bro, we are like, of course we top frag. You like never entry.
No, we have no time.
Join the side. Why would
We
they?
use all our smokes. We just need to go here. Plant, plant, plant.
Rest.
I got you.
Coming through. Light planted.
You have Steam, Egon.
I've now never seen a Sage clone fail.
You are divided. Go away.
What the fuck?
By the way, I love the way you play this. The only difference is I would play a bit closer to Brim to get the trade faster. I love that you're baiting the guy. You're just a little slow on this trade. And now you need to unswing. You need to unswing. Let's ignore the fact that you died to the Euro a second later. After you kill that Brim, you need to be unswinging. Time's on your side.
Like, spot.
You just need to play more entry. It's like you enter bait roll before it's okay.
Nice.
Have a
My ult's ready. Here we go.
This looks good. Wow, Finger Blaster owns walls.
Fuck, backsides, backsides.
One enemy remaining.
There's only to rotate.
That Yoru is a W? True. Bro,
There's only.
our stuns are like so bad. Okay. So you did the thing. This is, oh man, this is like a game sense thing, but you essentially didn't expect this guy to swing, right? You expect him to be backside and you're like, I'll swing him. But then this thing happened where he swung and then your crosshair is like a billion miles off of them. Now, this is just bad game sense from you because this dude is backside. Notice this guy's got threats on either side. So if you're this Yoru, unless you've got like a third eye and a second gun and 4 hands that can fire both of those guns at the same time, you can't control both of these options. So what you would inherently do is you'd peek or you'd run away. You'd do one of those two things. So you'd either look to like run away or you'd look to swing to eliminate the threat of another one of these options. And neither of those is stand back here and wait, which is what you're kind of expecting him to do right here, which is why you died.
Fuck, backsides, backsides.
One enemy remaining.
You didn't expect the correct panic reaction. And a good rule of thumb is when people are panicked, they usually peek. And everyone here knows that that's them too. Like when the pressure falls onto you, a lot of the time you'll swing and you'll die and you'll go, why did I swing? You go, I shouldn't have swung that.
Yeah, no, just push.
Oh, the last
It's a
one,
very
we fall
common
next one.
panic reaction to just swing.
I'm going B, I'm scared. And 30 HP.
You'd be thinking of that actively? No. I would just know he's gonna swing.
Info.
Yeah, why they smoke stuff? Reyna, you flash out?
Okay. But why we go only me and you?
I have no idea. Jett is holding.
They have up?
Yeah, no, Cloudy, I agree. Our slide usage is very liberal. We use it so early.
Pretty low.
Why are we
I need
peeking it
Sage,
up?
can you come? Sage, can you come?
Sage is in front of you.
Okay, if we're gonna let's say we want to fight the op because we don't have map control on A and we've got limited space. You have to put yourself in the opera's shoes to find these options, okay? The op is holding. They might be routing halls to repeak. Probably holding though, because holding controls the whole site. They've got numbers. How do you make this guy move or get nervous? You block his vision. You cut off his line of sight. Because when you cut off this op's line of sight, now you threaten that you're anywhere, even potentially halls. Where do they go now? There's not an easy answer now. Because now if they go halls to hold halls, well, though you could be coming behind them. They're going to get nervous. They're probably going to route heaven and give you sight. They might route B-Link. Either way, they're giving you sight. So we can like push the op off. And in this case, I would, with numbers disadvantage, I'd probably just gamble that she routed heaven. And I would like follow her. I would try and sneak up CT and get behind them and risk this B-Link death right here. And I think that would be a decent way to win the round. So you just wall up. You make a lot of noise running like up towards halls, but then you just shift walk CT on this guy and you knife him in the back.
Spike down.
Nah.
He's gonna come from
You just use your wall.
And they just push, what the fuck?
Gotta go.
How are we going to convert this? We have 1.5 dudes. That's not enough dudes. Knowing this Yoru, he's actually there. This guy's crazy.
Seconds left.
Kill.
Okay.
Take this.
There's the op flowers.
Gotta go.
Ooh.
Planted.
Ooh.
Let's double up here. By sides.
Oh.
In his ult. He wants flowers.
I'm out of here.
Oh my god, I actually reacted. I'm so sorry.
Why?
Oh man, I liked the play. I actually liked it right before that. Okay, right here. Oh. Abba gambling, man. You'll learn this. You keep in mind, anytime you go to clear art, you're inherently exposing yourself to flowers. And anytime you're holding flowers, you're inherently gambling that they're not going to walk around here and clear you. There's no way you can cover both at the same time. You have to always risk one. Okay? And right now you're looking flowers. So I'm of the opinion that you should just keep looking flowers. Mostly because this bomb is planted for main. And in the event that they do both come A-Link, I think that they would not expect both of us to be positioned over here. So even if they do clear you and kill you, I think your Reyna now wins the round because they're going to expect her to be A main. Because it makes no sense for you guys to plant for main and both play backside like this. The problem is if you about this way and you like look art and now you die to flowers, this flowers guy is actually decently likely to just find your Reyna on accident. And that's bad. That's bad, bad, bad. So I would just be looking at that flowers guy to try and win that fight, because that's like the worst case scenario is there are flowers. If they come art and kill you and then go to the bomb, I think Reyna's probably good for it, man. Because they're not expecting that. They're expecting a main. So I would just keep holding flowers here. And then I would have killed Yoru because they weren't expecting you backside. You can see it right here. It has his heckin' knife out. Gonna have time to wrap though? I don't know. I'm telling you what I do.
One enemy remaining.
He was flower.
I never look for something that's 100% certain to work. I just look for something I think feels right.
I'm so sorry.
Quiet. Please. Don't Turkish.
Can we go together?
Can we go be like a team and don't default every round?
Carloncini, thank you for the prime.
Yeah, it seems like we don't matter. No, she's just AFK.
Which one? Sage?
Sage AFK, yeah.
Oh, that peak is really bad.
Which one?
If you
Sage?
if you peek like this, you're dead to Astra most of the time. She just happens to be unswinging as you do it, so you're chilling.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I got
They're all
Onyx.
A going A?
I'm in B, come.
Yeah, but Sage is AFK. Ah, okay.
I'm out of here.
They come.
Take this. Go, go, go. Running
I'm
low.
not doing it right now.
Go, go, go.
You wanna swing out?
Push.
Okay. This is why you get so many kills in these types of games. You just watched your team play the whole round, and then you came and collected a kill. And this is very coin flippy. You're just gonna like 50% win rate a game. Because you're essentially just gambling on your randoms versus their randoms. You're just like lurking on Neon. Your Reyna's playing entry on B. They win and you're like, lit, I'll come over. And then you bait the Reyna, you get your kill. And this part's good. This part's good. The part that wasn't good was how we started the round. You're not fulfilling your role.
Enemy remaining.
We need to fulfill our role first.
Link. You don't.
Go, go.
Last player standing.
Yeah, the way you play a post plays are great though. Like you're essentially forcing teamwork in these kills. Like you got the trade and you got the trade and you win the round. That's great. The problem is you didn't take the site. That's the problem.
That was their best, the Not impressed.
Last round before the switch.
Bro, do you speak English?
Spend your cash.
Say-
Don't look back.
I was just mute him, man. There's no point in listening to some guy who doesn't know English.
Okay.
Come on, drop the spike.
I'm actually curious. I'm guessing we get first bloods on defense or something. It doesn't load this right. I'm crying in the club. One first death is pretty low for a duelist.
If you dash here, you can avoid it.
Gotta go.
Like an entry
Oh,
duelist
it's
when we started offense, so we
Yeah.
played a full offensive half.
Link.
I don't think.
Hey, yeah, right now we can't push this.
Watch out. Go, go,
You want
go.
to fight it?
It's just
You see the moment you like encounter friction, and this is fine here. I mean, you're looking to rotate, but this is always what we do.
120.
We
or
always
low
just bail.
speed.
Why? Where?
I'm outta
I
here.
don't know.
Watch out. I got spike.
Oh, this Asper Wall is sick. Actually lets her get an untraded kill. You should contest site more with the team. Yes.
Okay, cover you.
can't play in B. Right now, let's get up sides.
I don't know where am I.
Your TP backside.
Spike
I don't know
planted.
where am I.
This dude just coming out with a shorty, dude. Okay. This is actually pretty common. You'll see this in higher elo. Now that I point this out, like really high elo, you're not going to see this in your Immortal 3 streamers games. But people rarely opt for B retake from Blink on this map because it's really bad. And I'm sure you felt this. Coming out of Blink feels impossible because this Halls threat is always there. Then there's this angle and then there's these angles, and it feels like you're coming out into the whole crew. So what you usually see in High Radiant is the Blink player, the Art player, the A player, they'll all kind of just route this way together. And they'll come out from CT because it's so much better. And what they'll do, if you got smokers alive, is you'll smoke like here. And then you retake out CT through halls. Just like this. And it's super comfortable. This is super comfortable because this smoke denies all these angles. You can come out through halls and it's all 50-50s, straight up gun duels. Isn't that very slow? Right here as neon? No, it's fine. Ooh, the bomb's not even down. Because we're doing a solo queue. So here I would run to help Reyna for sure. Because our teammate died and they don't have sight yet. But at this point, I'm probably running around. If I'm not gonna run out at this point, I'm running around.
Reyna, let's go upsides.
I don't know where am I.
Your TP backside. Reyna, right?
Like you have to get halls like ASAP. So like at this point, if you're not gonna try and run across and get halls, you're like crying. Because if you're here when the bomb goes down, you just you can't do anything.
I don't know where am I.
Your TP backside.
Calling it blong from now on.
I don't know where am I.
A link and a long as well.
Push.
Saw a banana crate getting used in a VCT game this morning. No, you probably just saw somebody using a box crosshair. I doubt it was the thick crate. Okay, we're stacked.
Got an idiot.
You make full noise? Okay. Ha. This Sage is actually throwing. Changed my mind.
Learn now.
I'm out of here. Barrier created.
B.
Spike down B.
They're running up B, man.
Yeah. So where you want to be here is not Blink. Clear it. Clear the field. So your Sage is playing back screens. Is lit. Now, yes, you could enter every fight she gets from Blink. Unless they Sage Wall. Which they're gonna. They're gonna Sage Wall to plant. We want to be halls. Either of these. These are really good. This guy can swing easily into the Sage fights. This guy can swing into the Sage fights. And halls is a lot more straightforward to contest. But also they have a Yoru. Yoru teleporter is going to be coming over here. He's going to TP halls. And suddenly this formation you and Sage have becomes very fragile. It basically just gets dismantled. Oh, their Yoru's dead actually. It's chilling. I'd still be halls.
They're dead.
What the?
Back up.
Nice.
Hmm? Oh?
Last super, man.
Where'd that come from? He's ADS peaked one tapped two of them.
One enemy
You should do that more. Nice shots.
Oh.
Hey, I'm I. Thank you for the 2-month prime. Hey, who's question? I'm winning every game and climbing super fast. Should I wait till I get to a rank like plateau to send a VOD? Yeah. I don't want a VOD from an 80% win rate Andy. Yo, Blades, thank you for the 3-month prime.
I'll buy. Just bought me.
Amia, thank you for the prime.
You should check card, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Go, go, go.
Mid.
Yeah.
Proof 12x. Thank you for the prime. Ooh, okay, okay. That's an example of a good slide.
Spike down.
So let me drive the point home, because a lot of our slides have been quite bad. Here you can see on the minimap, the Sage is clearly coming connector. So there's high odds that she's right here. This slide is really good.
Fuck.
Oh, we die.
One more.
You have spike.
Spike down mid.
Oh, you.
Fuck, one more, one more.
Ooh, you got so wide. You gave up the angle is the problem. Right here. At this point, they can be coming out on you. And you can't really reswing without like a jump spot.
Fuck.
Wait, we're on eco again? Didn't we just have a sheriff?
I'm out of here.
Am I going crazy? Bro, if you're gonna clear the corner, can you like clear it though? Because you barely see it right here. So if they're there, you'd see them and you'd die. Why are you clearing it like this?
Hope she breaks it. I'll come back.
Spike
Oh my
planted.
god, what's going on there?
Unbelievable.
Spike move.
Oh,
Omen is here.
Sage, can you hear me?
Hill neon, hill
I'm
neon.
hacking holding keys on my keyboard and
Omen is here. Omen is here.
Sage, can you hear me?
Hill neon, hill neon.
Last player standing.
Oh my god.
Sage, can you hear me?
Hill neon, hill neon.
this is the panic swing thing, by the way. So they know your pillar. We gotta use this wall.
Player
It's tough. Sage is still ain't healing. The guy can't heal down there.
Okay, I mean, we don't.
This is acceptable.
You're on me.
Go, go, go.
You actually went for it.
You're on me. Wait, what the fuck?
Damn, these guys play entry though. These guys take the space. See the difference between you and the enemy duelist? That Yoru just TP'd CT and that Jett just updrafted tower. When you take the site, you just stand here and look for fights.
What the fuck?
Can you
It's rough.
Sheriff, sheriff. Thanks, bro.
push first, apparently?
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
1 minute 32. Is that your round in the corner?
I'm out of here. Wait. Gotta go. Go, go, go.
Wait. Did you just use your slide?
Go, go, go.
I heavily disagree.
spike planted.
And then all that time you use from your slide, you spend reloading your Vandal? Oh man, this is tough. Okay. Have you ever... Let me try and find another map where this can happen. Icebox. Oh. Have you ever found yourself entering back yellow? And then you want to swing deeper. You swing to fight sight. But then you like die to this guy. You die to another angle. And you're like, dang. One kitchen. Or one back sight. Or one snowman or something. You die to an angle you're not looking at. That's like an error in positioning. This is an error or a death you're rarely going to see a Radiant player take. So you see the Sage here. And now you already need to expect her to want to fight you. And so look, you people want to fight you. And as you peek out, you're making this super dangerous because Sage could peek you from either side. If we're just talking Sage at this point, let's pretend everyone else is dead. Everyone else is dead. It's just you and the enemy Sage. When you swing out wide like this, you give her 2 ways to swing you, and you turn this into a 50-50-50-50 because the angle that she peeks is 50-50. And then only if you're looking at her do you get a 50-50, which is really bad odds. It's really bad odds because if you're not looking at her, you get what, a 30-70? It doesn't matter. It's bad. Bad. So that's assuming if it's just Sage, but it's not just Sage. It's more than Sage. So this is even worse. This is unjustifiable. So what do you need to do? You've got options. You've got options. You could jump spot. Jump spot here. Grab info. I might do that. I would probably use my wall right like this. And you know what this wall does? It creates the same mathematical conundrum for these guys. Now you're also a 50-50-50-50. And the odds kind of balance out. Because they no longer know precisely where to put their crosshairs. Before, they knew for sure their crosshairs had to be right here. But now with this wall, you're Schrodinger's neon. You can be in both of these states at once until you are observed. And so now you've got more equal odds on this type of risky fight because they might be looking at the wrong place too. Before, there was no chance that they're looking at the wrong place. Right here, as you swing, they're definitely looking at you because you're not Schrodinger's neon. You're the B-long neon on flank who's right here. Our wall could have turned us into a lot sneakier of a neon. So this is no good. This is no good because you entered the 50-50-50-50 as a known threat. So you're just dead, statistically speaking. They don't know when you're going to peek with the wall too. Yeah, yeah.
Last player standing.
Blacker Tan, thank you for the 2-month Discord 2-3. He'd be alive if he had slide as well. Yeah. Not sure about alive. Won't they use the wall push up on you though? Maybe. But I think that inherently the chaos that ensues from that wall benefits the person who's at a disadvantage, which is us, because we're in a 1vn. Like if 2 people are walking up, the more chaotic a scenario is, the better it is for the person at a disadvantage. And I can explain this. So let's dumb it down to a very simple long-range aim duel with no noise whatsoever. 3 people versus 1 guy. This dude is pretty much never winning that. Now, for whatever reason, let's say that this sight line is blocked and these 3 people want to push this 1 guy. And this 1 guy has time to be either here or here. Can you now imagine that this 1 guy has better odds than he did before? I'm not saying they've got winning odds, but their odds have been increased. Okay? That's all that matters. Valorant is a game of trying to play the odds. And if you can increase your odds, you're going to rank up. It doesn't mean you're going to win a round. Doesn't mean you're going to kill them. But in aggregate, you're going to rank up.
You want to fight it?
Bro, again with this slide before the peak. Oh, man. You just peek so wide. You just peek so wide every time.
Spike down B.
Like right here, chill a bit. You've got 2 teammates coming to flank with you. You just zapped the pillar. You just threw the game right there. Holy shit. Your teammate saved you. But you literally threw the game. This is a 7-13 loss. You just lost. Game over. Your teammate saved you. Does having a main really matter? Do you think somebody who specializes in one role will improve at that role faster than a person who plays all 4 roles? If you don't think so, then nah, having a main doesn't matter. If you think a specialist will learn their role faster, then yeah, having a main matters. I think specialists would learn faster, personally. Ooh. We've rewatched this. Dang, got laid out. I'm kind of down for the neon stun here. And bro, what is this guy's like slide formula? You know what I'm talking about? When does he slide and when doesn't he? Because I swear, every time there's a known fight, we like never slide. We slid once on the Sage connector and that was lit. Other than that, we just like slide for speed. And here's a fight that's like not slide. Oxco 59, thank you for the prime.
Nice, Sage.
No, I think like shit.
Okay, why aren't we buying?
Drop.
Brim, can you buy me?
Salamat. Thanks.
Oh, you got bought.
Go, go, go.
I missed it. My bad, my bad. Fear Mally, thanks for the 2-3. That's my bad, that's my bad. Bro, you are so dead holding this. What's your ping? 31? You're holding this so wide. If they like properly Deddy peek this, you just die in high elo. If you're gonna hold this angle, you need to hold it tighter for info. Like you'd hold it like a pixel. And it's just for info, it's not for kill. If you want to play for kill, you should be somewhere weird, like up on this wall. Or even like a bit wider. You're in like this sweet spot where you're right where they'd kind of Deddy peek you.
Gotta go.
I'm giving up A sides.
I'm out of here.
They're out on A.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Oh, you're lucky they smoked this. Okay, wait. Oh shit, I just cut around. I've got the world's most. I hope this analogy hits, because I don't know what goes on in your brains, but I hope this analogy hits with as many viewers as possible. You ever played deathmatch on Pearl and gone to swing this angle to fight A main and realized that you lose this fight like way more often than you win it? Does this hit with people? Does it hit with people? Yeah, perfect. Do you think that's just because you suck at this fight? Or do you think maybe because it's not a 50-50? Now, some people are guessing incorrectly. You're guessing height difference. But then I would challenge you that you probably swing ramps on split to heaven and feel just fine. Even though this is a height difference. You probably feel fine with that. You probably feel fine swinging heckin' mid from sewers on split against this height difference. That probably feels fine. So it's not height. The angle's really bad. Yeah. Angle disadvantage is quite large, but you're overblowing it actually, because they're, even when they peek into you, which means they have angle disadvantage because they're super close to this angle right here, you still lose it a lot of the time. So it's not inherently angle advantage. Okay, you guys aren't getting it. So I'm gonna boot up Valorant because I can't explain this in Valoplant without you seeing it, the movement. Zoop.
Move or get zapped.
Some people have gotten it right. In my opinion, of course, this is subjective. There's no objectivity to games like this. But
Another site on the brink of destruction. At least we're consistent. My ult's ready.
yeah. So the answer is that you can't AD. You can't AD comfortably in this space, in my opinion. So first of all, just to walk up to like AD here is really weird. It's like really weird. You got to kind of come up here and then AD out. But now notice when I've AD'd out, I can't dodge to my left. Do you see this? I can't. I'm tapping A right now and I just bump into the wall. And because I can't dodge to my left, I've got an inherent disadvantage against this guy who can dodge in either direction comfortably. They've got tons of space.
There.
So it's not angle advantage because this guy's really close to this angle. Okay. It's because your options are super limited. You quite literally have to like move to your right. It's like the only thing you can do. So generally, the only time people are going to route flowers is if there's like a smoke, which conveniently one came up. They'll like sneak through the smoke. Otherwise, you're just going to see them go secret. Because it's much easier to route this way. These fights are chilling. I can take these fights all day long. And you know why this fight feels fine? Left, right, left, right, left, right. Chilling. And see, your heads all know that this fight feels bad. Like you've played deathmatch and you know that you lose this fight more than you win it. You just have to take it a step further and be like, well, I win this fight more than that one, so I should go here. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You don't even need a full understanding. Anytime you feel like a certain fight's bad for you, just don't take that one. That's how the game's played. Radiant players just have a better feel for what fights are truly bad for them and what fights are good for them. So right here, I hope you understand that I'm almost certainly routing secret. Yeah, also be secret is the edge of a map. So right now they could be coming behind you, which would be really annoying. Once they're secret, they can't really come behind you. I mean, they can go flowers, but that's not behind you. So here, this is really bad. If they were to fight us and not smoke this off right away, we're actually crying. We're actually crying. It's really good for them. Now we're chill. Oh my god. You're really sus of that omen.
Spike planted.
Let's go.
Nice.
Wow, they're actually trolling for walling off dude. Alright, all the Sage mains. This is why Sages like to wall here. You want to entice them to take the bad peek. This Sage is enticing you to take the good peek. But that's a good slide. And the good peek. Look at that shit.
Enemy remaining.
Look at that.
You can defuse, you can defuse, you can defuse. Here.
Look at that.
That's defuse, that's defuse.
Okay, I'm so confused. Is it secrets? Okay.
Yeah, that's defuse. Nice.
Easy.
Sage, bye for
Was that a different slide for the B main slide earlier? I don't know what one you're talking about earlier, but it's different because it's highly likely that they're secret right now because they've already planted and this is the most common overheat pathing on this map. And they've walled off flowers. So I would say with high odds that somebody is secret.
Okay, they...
No.
Faster.
I heard something gay.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Who's next?
I'm out of here.
One middle.
Almost out.
Please don't slide. Thank you.
Bro, the timing.
You asshole! You asshole! You son of a bitch! Why must you do this to us?
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Holy shit, you win this? Let's see it. They know you flank a lot too. Now you properly clear that corner. So you can. So you can clear it. Man, you just win it through brute force, huh? No, you tell you just run out, kill them all. Oh my god.
Enemy remaining.
You're so lucky your slide came back up. Look how good this ability is when you know where they are.
Remaining.
Look how good this ability is. Nice clutch. Nice clutch. You fucking asshole. No way. No way. No way. Bro, let me explain to you how crazy this is. This is like you started the round
30
as
seconds left.
Jett
Keep it up.
on repeat,
on us.
and this is what you just did on defense. And it's like you do that with your dash every time. I hope that looks crazy to you. I hope that looks crazy to you. It's as if you double satcheled his raise out every round, except it's worse than a double satchel. Doing it every now and then is not that bad, but the frequency. Yeah, who's fucking next? I'm here for this. Let's go. Nah, you didn't. You didn't just clear this. I mean, you lazy cleared it, but still. What the?
One doors, one. One doors, one.
Cool neon main jump and airstrafe there. Wow, your team has you. This game is a miracle. This is a loss as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, Grandiosa, your current win rate is actually 1-9, okay? It's 1-9 right now. You just got incredibly lucky that you win this game.
Nice.
I'm out of here.
Huge.
Ama aí, mano.
Go, go, go.
Do you know why your Brim is smoking like this? I've thought about it. It's not because he's smooth in the head. It's because you're not walling. I'm pretty sure if you just walled out, this guy would actually use his smokes well. The problem is there's no wall. And this guy's like, well, I got a plant.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my bad.
Oh,
Oh no, relax.
Point.
I like the overheat. Not gonna lie.
Okay, good enough.
This shit was a duel, and we took it.
I'm coming doors.
Please don't. You son of a bitch.
I'm coming doors.
You end it with a slide right there. That's the end of the VOD. You whiffed that bad? You whiffed that bad in the last round or what? The VOD just ends. I'm blue balled. What the hell? Grandiosa. That's fucked up. That's actually fucked up. I'll call you Diamond 1, dude, because you're on a fast track to it right now. Focus points. Offense. You gotta take sight of the team. Your planters should feel very comfortable planting if you do your job well. Please use your wall for site hits, please. Defense. Faster rotations and use wall more often. Actually, this is gonna go in general. Slide usage is way too excessive outside of fights. The primary purpose of slide is to Ferrari peek with insane advantage. Like, this slide peek is so good if you know that they have to fight you. Like, anytime they're stuck in an off angle, like when she was connector out here, slide peek is so good. This shit's free. It's free. You know the guy's up on this box. The slide peek is free. It's free. I want more of that. And the wall should be used to create tricky engagements when we need to avoid unfair fights. So frequently you find yourself in these scenarios where you've got to take a fight and you just take it. Like, you're B-long and there's multiple enemies fighting you. Your brain should realize that this is worse than 50-50. And so now I want you to take that a step further and go, worse than 50-50 is wall o'clock. I use throw the wall, okay? I don't care how you throw it. I don't care what you do with it. Just throw the wall and experiment. You'll figure it out. You'll realize this ability is broken. Faster rotations, less flanking. It was pretty predictable by the end IMO. Okay. Thank you for the VOD, Grandiosa. Good luck on the climb. I'm opening the raffle. Get your tickets ready. The raffle's open. If you want to know how the raffles work, join the Discord. Discord.gg/woohoojin. All the VOD reviews are completely free of charge. All you got to do is submit a VOD that follows the rules, and my moderation team will give you a little approval roll, and that'll let you enter the raffles. Wonder if he won or lost. He won. He won the game. You think Sentinels gets better if Marvs comes in? I think it's really hard to tell. I think Valorant's a team game, and no amount of individual talent can tell you whether or not a team will do well. I think proof of that is Loud. Loud lost, arguably, 2 of their star players, and they proceeded to perform as if no change occurred. Because their team is good. Now, what makes their team good? I don't know. Is it the coach? I don't know. Is it the players' attitudes? I don't know. Is it the way the players work together? I don't know. But solo performance is not a strong indicator of a team's success, in my opinion. Because arguably Tens is one of like best solo performers on paper. It doesn't matter. Like, the Sentinels is loaded with solo performers. Even Loud's previous coach was replaced? Yeah. Like, there's a clip from like FNS talking about this, like why Optic was so successful. And essentially all of the players felt comfortable sharing feedback with one another because they were all so open to it. Where FNS could be like, yo, I think we should try this next time. I think it was a mistake to peek. And then apparently Marv would just be like, yeah, let's try that. I understand. A lot of the time when you make these teams with pros, ego comes into it, and these players are very opinionated about how the game should be played, and you really need players who agree with how the game should be played. If you have players who have disagreements about how the game should be played, then I think the team's going to be bad, regardless of how good the players are. You remember FNS was calling Marv to beta and he just listened to him? I mean, that's good. You want players who will just listen to the IGL. That's good. That's like the problem. If Valorant players were emotionless chess pieces, then the best IGLs would be the best at Valorant in competitive. But they're not. And these players have emotions. If you make a call that a player disagrees with, a lot of the time that disagreement can come out. Regardless of the like player quality. I think that's what makes players like Tarek so successful in CSGO as an IGL. Like Tarek is so absurdly likable that it's hard to disagree with him, you know? Like he's so charismatic and just cool. And I think that type of like energy is very powerful. IGL to CSGO, yeah, he like, I'm pretty sure if my knowledge of CSGO is correct, he brought NA to their first major victory as an IGL. You like Tarek? Sipping for Tarek? Yeah, man. Tarek's got really good charisma. Tarek Smurfs and 5-stack with streamers though? Yeah, that's why you don't see him on my stream, dude. You don't have to agree with absolutely everything this person does to respect them. Like, I'm not just gonna ad hominem the guy. There's a line, of course. I think certain things do make me lose respect for other people. But the dude just heckin' is like, not like he's breaking any rules, you know? Yeah, now Ye was breaking rules. Ye D-ranked an account into Iron. As far as I know, Tarek hasn't done that for any of his Smurfs. Ye broke the rules and got special like treatment because he's gay. That's cringe. As far as I know, Tarek just has alts that he plays on, which is still, I disagree with it, but it's not against the rules. Tarek hasn't Smurfed. Oh, he has. You can just search Ludwig Tarek Smurf, and you'll see Tarek playing with Ludwig in Platinum Elo to boost Ludwig's account. End raffle. Flamespire. All right, we got Jett, Fracture, and we've got notes, and it's March 15th. You guys know what happens on March 15th? I know what happens on March 15th. Starting today, VOD reviews are no longer free. Instead, I will pay you to submit VODs and complete your notes. If I feel Flamespire has completed these notes, we're diamond, nice, with a cracked win rate, then he will win a $25 gift card. Let's take a look. Crosshair discipline needs a ton of work. Oh man. Keeping crosshair at most dangerous angle and we're moving around the map. Additionally, you don't just shift walk around corners. You're in danger. Oh man, this must have been really bad for me to go this hard on it. Okay. Your holding discipline was bad. Peeking discipline was bad. Yeesh. Offense, your entries are very unpolished. Please dry run. Want to end up inside your own smoke. Clear dangerous close angles as you dash into it. Yep. Defense. Okay. Smurf playbook. If we're on retake, and use op. Contest space. Sheesh. Sheesh. You gotta work for that gift card. Let's see it.
Hello.
All mechanics? What? Centralize positioning on defense. If we find ourselves on retake, use op to take space for teammates. Mechanics? Sheesh. All mechanic. What are you talking about? Alright, let's see it.
Here.
Frenzy, a man after my own heart. Crosshair discipline looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Easy. That's why we frenzy. Holy fuck, we shot our own sky during our entry. I liked it though. That's the frenzy diff right there. Look at all that free damage. You dropped the frenzy! That round's good.
Grab the orb, Brim. Go under, go under.
I would probably have gone out. It's like a solo queue thing. She went for eco frags. Unfortunate. Not much you can do. Plat 2 VOD. I mean, it says Diamond 1. I don't want to lie about his current rank. Like, was he Plat 2 during the VOD? Yeah, but he proceeded to win like every game up to Diamond 1. I'm calling him Diamond 1, god damn it. Give him this. Okay. 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 This dude's got crosshair discipline. Where'd this come from? Oh, get that guy. Oh, you had the play. You had the play. She dogs from around the corner. Good luck. You peeked out this a bit too early. Mart! Toy Mara! Thank you for the 3 months! Okay, so here you're seeing a common problem that it just happens. You have to get aggressive as duelist in the post plant. You kind of just chilled. So that Sky killed your Omen, and I'm trying to kill that Sky. If I don't see Sky, I'm taking the rope down. I'm routing. I'm looking for the fights. Because the worst thing that can happen is these guys get fights and die, and we don't get to play. So right here, it's like so lit. I'm heckin' jumping. So you're looking to do, but you saw a dog. No. It's just so easy here to just jump at her. Jump into the dog. I would almost surely I'm just waiting. That dog's gonna leap and I'm gonna let go. But you might even be able to go faster. Like, yeah, you can just jump onto this box. She concusses you. You got a smoke. I'm pretty sure this is good. This is good to face. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm jumping over dog. Do I know for a fact that that works? Nope. If the dog doesn't see you? Nah, I think it does. El Fresco, thank you for the Discord tier 3. Oops. Frenzy should always be fully loaded. Okay, okay. Questionable.
He looks clear.
He's crazy. No wonder he's winning. No wonder he's winning. Yeah. Now in these angles, I like taking one step to the side. Yup. And then you crouch. And then these dudes peek it and they overswing and you kill them. No, 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 no. You had it. No, this round was so perfect, Flame Spire. I was going to give you the perfect round award. This way. This way. This way. Why are we going tower?
One enemy
There's the
remaining.
fights. We weren't in them.
Reloading.
Yeah, now you just never peek this because you can just bait Brim. I stay tucked. We win. Yeah. Yeah. That round gets an A+. It does not get an S+. You still played way above your pay grade on that round, though. I'm not going to lie. Don't peek zone. Oh, you gotta chill sometimes. Okay.
Last player standing. I've got your down A.
Okay. So the routing's all right. At this point though, I'm routing left, not right. And I'm using a smoke to cover CT, like here before I peek out. You got to realize CT's open because as you peek here, look on our screen, you see CT is just exposed. You're like dead. You're so dead. So I would use jet smoke right here. And then this routing is lit. Does that make sense? So especially I see you're mentioning your duo with the Omen. So you run this setup, but just throw a jet smoke here as you walk down the stairs. And that way this CT guy can't kill you for free. And you've got time to come out and comfortably route and fight this boss site guy. Okay. And then after you kill, you can't peek like this. You can't peek. I mean, you almost got away with it. But they know you're right here under sight. And that guy just calmed under sight. So generally, you just want to like chill for a bit. You want to reset these guys. You want to reset their crosshairs. So right now their crosshairs are focused bot site because you just killed their friend who just calmed bot site. And so it's rare that you want to re-swing so quickly after a kill like that. I would toss a smoke. Again, you've got smokes. Smokes are so good for this. This is the same concept as the Schrodinger's neon. You can become Schrodinger's Jett here by just tossing a smoke after that kill. You kill this guy right here. You're here. If you just throw a jet smoke on the ground like this, now they don't know if you've crossed. And you've created a threat. Now they're crosshairs, and this is the battle. This is the game. If you can peek someone whose crosshair is not on you, you're winning the game. If you peek somebody whose crosshair is on you, it's a 50 or worse, and you're losing the game. But as long as your crosshair's on them, it's not terrible. But here you can almost draw their crosshairs to this side just with a cloud burst. Because once that smoke goes down, at least one of them he's going to have to cover this side. And that's good because that's worthless. The person aiming there now is aiming at the wrong spot. And that's just free value. So you'll notice, and this is a really good habit, high elo Jett players, when they get a kill, a lot of the time they'll just throw a smoke. They just throw a smoke. It's very common when they get a kill with an op, they'll like smoke, but this applies all the time. You get a kill, you throw a smoke. Especially if you got two. Especially if you got two. Thank you for the Prime. NT1 Sing. HD Storm 48. This round's good. This round's good. Like again, according to your notes, these rounds are all really good. I can see exactly why you're winning so much. Okay. King. Yup.
One enemy remaining.
Yup. Yup. Thanks for the gun. A plus. Okay. This is map awareness, so I'm not gonna fault you. The peak's a little bad. Good kill. But now this is bad. What people do a lot on this map is they actually drop down here and then they stand like wide lower. We needed to clear this first. Right here. And then we clear tower. But you're chilling. Please ask for the Brimstone before you do this. Like, this is a really good updraft dash. But just be like, Breeze, stun tower. And then once you see the stun, you go. Because you're donating a gun. You do so next round. Yeah, we're talking this round, Flamespire, where you just donated a Vandal to this Jett. She should kill you. You're 40 HP. She just has to body shot you. Then she smokes you, takes your gun, and it's 4v4.
Sky low. On side.
This is no good either. Look at your HP. And this guy just comes Sky low on site.
Sky low. On side.
So at this point, I don't care if you know the comm is wrong. You're a tier 3. Did you watch me play ranked the other day? Not yesterday, but like the day before. It was on Icebox. And I was in a 1v2. Flip. I'm here. I kill a guy. Back screens. And then I back gen. And then for the life of me, I hear somebody spamming a phantom this way. Okay. And I'm in the 1v1. I'm right here. And I would swear on my life, I hear them screens. And then my teammate says backside. Okay. My teammate says backside. You know what I do? I shift walk this way, looking backside, and I die to screens. Okay. I just died. Because I trust the comm immediately. Immediately, I entered shift walk peek backside mode. I just, not petty, Kilma. This is how you play the game. No, it's not troll. It's so hard to explain. A lot of the time, you're wrong, and the comm is correct. The comm is correct more often than not, and you don't have enough info. And if your default is to validate every comm, to be like, oh no, they're not backside, I heard them screens, you're slow. You're slow. You're going to slow yourself down. Mental, thank you for the tier 3. If every time you hear a comm, you're thinking, is that comm true? You're not going to be able to reach like Radiant. You'll probably easily be able to reach Immortal still. Like, this is a really high level thing. But if you want to get to the highest level, when a teammate makes a comm, you trust. In every ELO. This teammate says she's sight. You have 40 HP. You don't peek sight. The comm's wrong. You blame your teammate. Yep. And you know what happened after I died to the guy back sight? He immediately said, oh, I'm so sorry. Bad comm from me. He's like, my bad. Then you just move on. We moved on. I think we lost the game. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What matters is my technique was good. Like, I would have bet my life savings that guy was screens, chat. But they told me back sight, and I looked back sight. And I died. And that's fine. This guy tells you Sky is sight, and you don't have enough info to know that she's not, actually. You gotta chill. Trust. 40. 5v3. You wanted to kill Sky, but it's not a 50. It's worse than a 50. You know my flowchart of fights, Flamespire? The systems of equations? When do we take fights? If our odds of winning the fight are greater than 50%, we always take the fight. Or if our odds of winning the fight are greater than our odds of winning the round, then we always take the fight. He says she was low. Let me see.
She's low. Sky low. On site.
Okay. I still disagree that the fight is good for you, but Sky is low. You're right. However, she only has to hit a body shot on you, and you're peeking out super close to this. That's greater than, not greater than, or equal to. To be clear, no fight is a 50-50, Laundry Guy. How you know when a fight is a 50? Well, that's a good question. I'd say the better you are at identifying the odds of a given fight, the higher rank you are. Like right here, Flamespire thinks he's got good odds. I think he's got bad odds, even against a low HP Sky. And that's what makes me higher rated than Flamespire, because I know this is a bad odds fight. If Sky is tucked on site here, she's got a significant angle advantage on us, and we're going to get peeked, or we're going to peek into her and die to a body shot. And now here, this is really bad because when you were looking, your crosshair was here for a second. This threat can just kill us.
Enemy spotted B.
If he waits, he can get the heal from Sky. Yeah, but he thought he thought he was taking a fight that was 50 or better, which is valid. Then I like it, you know? It's just I'm telling him that he thought wrong about the odds of the fight. The pattern there, Flamespire, is you're so close to that cover. If you're on NA and you want to test this, I can boot up a server right now, Flamespire, and fight you here. But essentially, it's because you're so close to this and you're a body shot to kill. It's as if you're peeking an operator. Does that make sense? Imagine if you and them both had an operator. Does that make it obvious that peeking is bad? Because that's essentially what happens when you're both low. When two players are low, you essentially both have operators. And so the holder actually develops a bigger advantage. Does that make sense to everybody? Salabas, what the fuck are you saying? Time out 1 day. What the hell? I hope it makes sense. When you're at 40 HP, you both have Vandals. You're both 40 HP. You just have, yeah, you've got a fully automatic operator. Don't worry. Salabas already got the timeout, everybody. I don't know what he's talking about. So that's why I think this is losing, peeking into them. Because you're a body shot to kill, and body shots are really easy to hit while holding. So how do you peek those? I don't. What do you mean? I wouldn't. If I got forced into a scenario, let's say it's 1v1, okay? Let me humor you. It's 1v1, they're on site and they're low and I'm tower. What I'm doing is I'm waiting at least 15 seconds so that there's a threat that I've wrapped, and then I might peek here. Or I would have wrapped. I don't know. It's a gamble and it's 50-50. Whoever wins is totally random. There's no good way to win this consistently. This is like anybody could win. But essentially, like if the onus is on you to take the space, like you have to plant, then I would do this. I would take my time. And if I don't have time, then yeah, I'd swing and I'd probably die. I'd maybe use a smoke to try and threaten swinging from two sides, but it's probably losing. Jump peek B valid way. Not really against a fully automatic operator when you're on 40 HP. And let me explain, Rain, because you don't know how wide they are. You just hear Sky sight. Sky could be here or here. So you'd have to first jump spot this tight angle, then jump spot this wide angle, But in between those two times, let's say she was here, you jump spot this angle. She could be walking wide now. And as you go to jump spot this second one, you could die. There's no good way to jump spot this. That op analogy connected the pieces. I'm glad. I'm glad. Please jump around this corner. We're getting assiduous now. Flamespire, you're getting close to the high elo threshold where our coaching gets a bit different. We need to jump around this corner with a shorty. Okay. God damn. Oh yeah, go. Go, go, go. Go, boss. Yeah, go, boss. What the hell? Where are you peeking, Flamespire? They're flank. At this point, after she killed the canteen guy, before she killed the next guy, I'm looking to updraft. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna updraft here. And not even on top of Jen, but this guy's gonna like look up. And it makes the kill easier for my Sky. It applies pressure. Like I'm just updrafting. Oh my god.
Flash tower.
Oh, easy. You saw them coming tower? Clean. Yeah, that guy's there, no? Bro, Flamespire got clean. You just have to overheat more. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Got our damage. Shorty this guy. Yeah. Yeah, get him. Oh. Let's watch defense. I am happy with offense. Defense, central. I will use op to take space for team more. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay. You're just not assiduous enough here. I mean, I can't fault you for the peek because you thought they wouldn't be looking at you. But if you just open the door with like a quick jiggle and get the info first, then it's like super lit. Because you want to minimize the odds that they're looking at you. So if you jiggle to get the info first, now they might even look at you. You jiggle again. Now this Omen's going to get free shots. Then they're going to look at Omen and then you like swing again. You thought they're looking at Omen. Yeah. But here's why I wouldn't have assumed that. There's nothing on the minimap. If I saw them looking at Omen on the minimap, I'm totally in like Flynn. But because I don't see that, I'm gonna get the info first. Because this is already winning. So I'm just gonna secure the round. This can throw the round. It's too risky. You did 1 second ago, let me see. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Is it better rush the peak because they were flashed? No. I will, the only type of flash, Phoenix flash is the only flash where I might think that they're flashed for sure. Any other flash, I'm generally expecting them not to be fully blind. Oh, we lose the round.
Yeah. Reach just another speak.
Okay, this is crazy, dog. Oh, he's delayed on the stun. Okay. I get what you're going for. Your sky flash late too. Oh shit. Nice. What's the point of priming your dash if you never use it?
Fuck, I thought you were.
You got dash.
Fuck, I thought you were.
You wanted to greet it like you showed JG. Yeah, but like, dash is your oh shit button. But look what your oh shit button was. See, I can tell you said oh shit in your head because you looked to your left. Okay? This is you going oh shit. Like, so you did react to that guy peeking you. Your oh shit needs to be dash, dash, dash. The finger wags are coming out.
Last player standing.
That's lucky.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Cover going out.
Nice.
The hunt begins.
Yeah, I'm down for you to go super loud, die, and then Omen's kind of baited for you. Oh, never mind. You're gonna let Omen go first with a Bucky. Oh shit.
Planted.
Cover going
Give me your ghost breach.
What the hell?
One enemy remaining.
Nice, well played.
I just wouldn't have asked for his ghost in the mid round. If the time you ask for guns like that is if you have like a breath or if it's your duo. You'll see me do that with JG sometimes when I'm duoing with him. But that's only because he's my duo and I know I can like fast comm with him. Oh, Breach is your duo? I thought Omen was your duo. I thought the Omen was smoking because he's your duo.
Coming from mid. On B from mid.
Both? Oh, you're trio Q. Oh, okay. Chilling. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
80 bro.
This is just bad gunfight hygiene. All blue. You weren't ready. That kind of happens though. He's in a really weird spot. You won the round, Jesus.
Oh, it's A.
Okay. So you've watched the JG coaching. You gotta understand, when you booty blast this guy like that, and you breach stun the whole squadron, you've set up the force field. The force field has been erected. They're terrified of A main now. So with that dash and your updraft, I'm actually getting over dish. I think this is the best play here. You can like dash updraft and get dish really fast and potentially kill one of those guys.
Oh, it's A.
You see this guy's fighting them right now. They're about to come out. Dish. You see? There. Ooh. And conveniently, I would have been positioned away from that. See, they're using the Thrasher because they think you're here. Because you are here. Because you set up the force field. So there's a lot of like hidden value in moving very quickly after you get your first kill as well. That's rough. You got thrashed. Teammates got us. Thrasher should have like a 3 pixel sized weak spot that you can kill with an op if you're like cracked.
No one?
You peek this too deep. So Operator is a long range immobile weapon. If you pull up my video on peeking, let's see, is this gonna pull it up? Yes. So I explained that peeking strategy is very deep. And I give examples. Vandal versus Op. Where I die because I wasn't ready. Here we go. So I shoulder peek to bait the Op shot. And then the Op, if it just peeks dry into a Vandal, it's actually not bad for the Vandal. Now, it's not good for the Vandal. But in an angle like this, where they actually can be in all these different like vertical spots, this is actually quite bad for the Op. It's actually quite bad for the Op. He's plat 2 in the VOD. What the hell's going on with this Lake guy? Y'all flamed me in chat when I showed a trio VOD. Drop the link to the VOD. Drop the link to the VOD, Lake, right now. Drop the link. And drop your tracker. Let's see if there's more nuance than you're letting on to. Also, I already explained why I'm happily calling him Diamond this VOD. Since the VOD, this dude has lost 2 games and he ranked up cleanly to Diamond. You're not on your PC, sorry. How long we time him out, chat? What do you guys think? This is a net negative to our chat experience right now. 5 years. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm seeing the reasonable chatters who I see around frequently suggesting 1 day. And I think that is reasonable. Lake, you can appeal this timeout if you include the VOD that we got mad at you for supposedly only because you were Triokyu.
Never mind. Very much so.
Isn't this exactly what I kind of told you could happen? For the peak, you think you asked for Omen Flash? Let's check. And with the Omen Flash, now I'm sad. If I heard you ask for it, they tuck here pretty frequently because this is where you can like hide when you get Omen Flashed. Let's see.
I'm gonna peek a B main. Omen, can you flash him?
Yeah, he's got you. Yeah, perfect. So you created this reality. Your Omen didn't even flash though. What an asshole. There he is.
Never mind.
One enemy remaining.
Sheesh, the patience. Just get a little wide. Just get a little wide. And if you're going to stand on this box, don't crouch, because when you're crouching, you're putting your head back on normal head level. Does that make sense?
Nice.
GG.
Clean. Gift card approved. Gift card approved. Gift card approved. Thank you for the VOD Flame Spire. I'm putting you in the pending giveaways. Let's see. What region are you, Flame Spire? EU. Pending giveaways at Flames Spire 25 EU W VOD. And now you can see, chat. I'm not going to be too strict on these. There were all the doubters in the YouTube comments that were like, but it's up to you. Won't you just not give away gift cards? Bro, I think I'm pretty fair. Okay. Op is a holding weapon. Try to peek a bit less. Float the op a lot more after we get an early pick. Offense. Clean entries. Can still be slightly polished up. Try to cover nearly all threats. So like that entry top sight into your Omen smoke, we needed that cloud burst here. Okay. And then we're going to general. A lot in general. After getting a kill, you should have almost an uncontrollable instinct to throw a smoke anywhere. So consider your entry. You kill this guy A, you should just want to toss a smoke. Don't even think about what value you're going to get from it. Just know that they're valuable. Okay. And you don't need to know what value you're going to get from it because you'll learn by doing. Just by throwing these smokes after every kill, you'll slowly start to realize when it's good and when it's not. And you'll start to just only throw the good ones. And you're going to be like, wow, these are fucking really useful. Give your gift card as a tier 3 to a random chatter? Sheesh. Flamespire immediately giving back. Who's going to get it? Oh, I'm giving it to people that I see frequently, who I know are chill. Walker L, thank you for being a chill chatter who's frequently in the streams. I recognize you. Enjoy the tier 3 courtesy of Flamespire. See you at the ranked streams, Walker L. Okay. Smokes after getting a kill. Almost uncontrollable instinct. Good. Offense. Post plant aggression dialed up to 11, please, and thank you. We can dial this back only when we have a very close numbers situation and our teammates want us to play passively. So in the event that it's like 4v5 and you've just planted the bomb and you're on B and we've planted the bomb here and your teammate has Killjoy ult and she's falling back, and your teammate has Brimstone Molly and he's falling back, and your Sky is playing heckin' Sky flashes from tower, then yeah, you can cover her back, okay? But if it's like 4v2, 4v3, 4v4, and your teammates aren't doing these like very specific stall plays, can go get them, dude. Go get them. Go get them. Is not having a main an issue? Oh, he's getting finger wagged. Only 5 more finger wags to go. Should we lower the threshold? Maybe we should lower the finger wag threshold. 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh! They got him. They got him. They got him. Post-plant aggression dialed up to 11, please. And thank you. You can dial this back only when we have a very close number situation and our teammates want us to play passively. Yeah, I think that is good. I think that is good. Most of the time, just... Okay. Oxford comma suggested by Edge. How posh. I'm down. Thank you for the VOD Flamespire. Congratulations on the gift card. I'll see you next time for another gift card. There's no limit to the number of gift cards that can be won. I'm going to open the raffle. We're going to do one more review. If you've got a VOD you'd like to get it reviewed, please enter the raffle. The raffles are open in the Raffles and Predictions channel in my Discord. You have to have an approved VOD to enter. To get an approved VOD, you just join the Discord, follow all the rules and the VOD review rules and requirements, record a VOD that follows them, submit it in VOD submissions. My moderation team will approve if it follows the rules, and you'll be chilling. Sweeks, thank you for the prime. 2 months. Alex Ganoush, thank you for the prime. Goosties, thank you for the prime. I wreck you, thank you for the prime. All these primes, I appreciate all of the support. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to use the bathroom. I've got a small bladder. Enjoy the music. I'll be right back. Gonna run the 90-second. All right. What's up, dudes? What the? Oh, Zadie. 10 gifted. Thank you so much. Really appreciate the support. Chat, do I order McDonald's or tacos for lunch? It's self-care day. I feel like for self-care day, you can't ask us because we don't know what you prefer. I personally would go burrito over tacos, but if that's not an option, I'd probably go McDonald's. That random Twitcher thing for the Prime. Before we get into the last review, don't forget that Prime subscriptions are completely free if you happen to have Amazon Prime. And a lot of the time, you just forget that you have it up because Twitch, the corporate monsters they are, do not let you automatically renew Prime subscriptions. So please click the button and check if you got it real quick. Because a lot of the time, you forget. You think you've already used it, but you haven't. Click the subscribe button and check. There should be a checkbox. Use free Prime subscription. That's just money. You're just giving that money to Jeff Bezos when you don't use it. You don't have to use it on me, but don't forget to use it. L Programmer, thank you for the Prime. Take his money. Jeff Bezos, down with him. Rit1C, thank you for the Prime. All right, let's see who wins the raffle. And raffle. Your boys slaves. I see you around. I see you around pretty frequently. Drop the link. Drop the link. Is it a repeat? I don't think so. Let me check. Let me check. No, I do not have notes on your boy Slays. Your boy Slays has been here a while though. Damn, all the primes are coming in. Chris Song, thank you for the prime. Keep up the great content. Say less. Keep up the primes. This seems like a fair deal. Captain Palindrome, thank you for the prime. Flawns, thank you for the prime. It bother anybody else that the word palindrome is not a palindrome? Like, so lame. Ascendant 1. Isn't that dude who had to lose a bunch of games? Really? No, I would have definitely made notes on them. Did I not submit notes? This looks like a normal tracker to me. Well, actually, you guys are right. Yeah. He's the guy who cruised up to Immortal and then lost back down to Ascendant 1. Told me that I had to lose more 2 weeks ago. That sounds about right. Okay. Yeah, we've had some MVP games. Which is weird because we've also had some 10th games. All right, let's take a look. We're the hottest and coldest player known to man. Oh my god, all the primes. Wait. Firefly XIO, thank you for the prime. Josh B17, thank you for the tier 1. Akim3992, thank you for the prime. Josen Jose, not Josh, thank you for the tier 1. Boyd _, thank you for the prime. Let's take a look.
Tried once.
You don't really have to. Well, yeah, you can play garage. I'll put it to your...
That guy's comms are loud.
Yeah.
Also got 10 gifted ball away. Yeah, I saw it. I said thank you.
That's perfect.
Okay, the garage frenzy.
Okay.
I hear a mid. Never mind. Well, I do hear mid actually.
Launching smoke.
Yeah, I heard one mid.
He's running up long. Or I think he ran back.
Oh my god. Yander Dome, thank you for the prime. Haru Pandi, thank you for the gifted.
I still hear one grass.
2.
That's all.
What do you mean you hear one grass?
Back.
I still hear one grass.
I think he ran back.
Still hear one grass.
2.
Wait, but all 5 of them are. Oh my god. No, he this is actually so troll. This is not your fault. This is not your fault. Because you're standing here, if you look at the audio circle you have, you can imagine if you're standing a bit more forward, this audio circle be moved a bit more forward, you can actually hear them walk down a short, which makes a dirt sound, which is very similar but different than the grass sound. Let me boot up Valorant to show you. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. CW Krista, thank you for the 1 gifted. Brad the Killer 1, thank you for the prime. Let me show you. Let me show you. So you heard Cypher, so we'll pick Cypher. Lily Loon, thank you for the prime. Level 7 hype train. What's that even mean? Is this just like Twitch's corporate garbage to milk money? Like, how does this work? Scam train? That's what I'm saying.
But they'll try.
Please stop subbing unless it's a prime. I do not want you giving Twitch $2.50. If you subscribe on Discord, I get all the money pretty much. I get 90%. Primes are lit though, because it's not like, you know, that's just free money. Carl 1XX, thank you for the prime. Okay, so look. And look at the minimap. And then sand. They're a bit different. A bit different. But when you're playing over here, you can hear the dirt. So just keep that in mind. Shin Agara, thank you for the prime. Fuzzy Pie, thank you for the prime. Carl 1XX, thank you for the prime. Okay. Back to the VOD. And I'll up the volume so you can all hear this. That's crazy, by the way.
Long. Or I think he ran back.
I still.
Dude, that sounds like grass, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Hear one grass.
That is dirt, though.
2.
That's all 5. All 5. All 5. Okay. I only have 1 smoke left. Smoking short.
Smoke's down.
I only smoke short.
Flame Spire, get the gift card? Yes.
Yeah, short. Molly default. Molly default.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Down.
Okay.
I think short.
Careful.
Right here.
So, in about 3 seconds, he's had enough time to come here. And that's what he's doing. He's playing clock right now. So, I say at like 45 on the clock.
Could come back long.
Is when long is kind of dangerous. There. Now both are dangerous and we have to be really careful.
I think he went long. I have the short cross if you want to just hold long.
Easy.
Nice.
So what I actually would like to do here, I don't like the way we play here. Get my frenzy. So there's 2 options. And our Jett is playing wide, which I don't like. But I believe she might have close cover, like she can unswing. I want you to do the same thing. Do like this. Yo, had 3SZ76 negative prime. If you play like this, you can come over to this Jett and now you can both swing. You see? You're not going to die holding this. Now, you're not going to kill holding that either, but that's not the point. The point is you're going to know for sure. And so you spot this, and then if he's main, you can come here to help Jett. Here, you're not playing for info. Here, if that guy peeks, he can actually kill you here, and the round becomes winnable for him. If you're going to hold this, which could be fine. Like, with Frenzy, I would give you better than 50% odds if you took this fight a bit differently. If you take the fight like this, I'm down. Because this is crazy. This is going to get you the kill. Because this guy's going to be like this. He's going to come out here, and you're going to be like crouched right heck in here. Like, just like surprise. So if you crouch in like an off angle with the Frenzy to hold short, this is okay. Spotting for info to play 2v1 is okay. Standing kind of out here at head height, I think you're actually here, not as okay. Not as okay. Because this distance is pretty far. For Frenzy, I really want us closing that gap. And here I just be crouched, and then I start like moving if they peek. And we're going to like kill for sure. Frenzy's super broken there.
I have the short cross if you want to just hold long.
Nice.
Nice kill though.
Yeah. You can do the same. I'll just peek off of it differently.
Speedy, yeah.
I hear garage.
Oh, yeah.
In.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is good. Right here, though, I would just be spraying. I'd just be spraying bullets right here and backing up. Doku, thank you for the $10. How much percent do you get from Streamlabs donation? Dash Emily. 100%. Thank you very much. So, yeah, here you're kind of low HP. They know your location. You know their location. Your Killjoy's about to come kill her. You've mollied off garage. This is not a threat. If you just keep spraying your bullets here, then they're cooked. Like spray transfer? No. A spray transfer is more like there's two enemies on your screen and you're gonna like kill the next one. Like enemy here and here, and you kill one and you go to the next. This is more like you kill that guy and now you're anticipating this person wanna peek into you. And so you're saying, yes, go ahead, peek, you'll die. And you come back here. It's cover fire. Yeah, you're giving yourself cover fire. And then your teammate will walk out. Your Killjoy here will kill them for sure. You've got the crosshair on you, so you got to ping pong this thing.
In. Nice, good trade. Bomb down.
Did you know you need to actually manually collect the money from Streamlabs Donut Squid? No, I don't. They go straight into my business PayPal account, which then gets automatically transferred into my business bank account. I know because I set that up a while ago.
Bomb down. Both of them grass in front of garage.
One enemy remaining.
Last one also there.
Reloading.
In smoke. Nice job.
Reloading.
Waka Laka Paka, thank you for the prime. That's a readable name right there. Can everybody just like make their names more readable? Lucky.
Let's keep playing for
Ew, you're one of those uses normal crosshair with shotgun type guy? Ew.
Two of them are towards A. 3A. That's our spawn.
You don't know how to change it? What? But you have to turn this on. This is not default. You have to turn this on.
Are they on A?
Yeah, they're taking A right now. You all too.
Wait, one mid.
Our alarm bot?
Might have copied the crosshair. I don't believe copying a crosshair code will ever switch the shotgun view, does it? Oh, it might? No. Because isn't it in where's the setting? instability indicators? No. Where is it? Under crosshair, really? Use advanced options on primary. Oh, now does this setting go into the crosshair code? Is the question. Let's grab the first code. Let's put it in Notepad real quick. And let's check it off. Export. It does. That setting does go into a crosshair code. That's weird, man. That's weird. Okay, okay. Detective work complete.
Now he's in the push up.
He went in garage. He went in garage.
They walled the.
He went in garage. He went in garage.
Yeah, I guess here, if you're expecting him to peek you because you're pulling your gun out, then we shouldn't be we just shouldn't be exposed to the angle right now. You should be unexposing it because you got a Bucky, dog. It's like your assiduousness in the gunfights is getting you lots of lost value. Like, please God, no. How do I? It's gone. It's gone. Okay. So you're like one garage. Come this way then. So you can like do this. Or you don't think they're close yet and you keep coming up. Get close. But pulling the gun out and looking at it from here is death. This is just a death if they peek you at this point. So we're kind of leaving this gap is really bad. We got to be careful.
Window. Oh, he domed me.
Sonny, you think of the
He had
point? Yeah, and don't go got it as in like, okay, when I've got shotguns, get close to the wall. The problem we really have, because this is like the same as this problem here. These are the same problem. Problem is you're not anticipating their peak or the way that they see the game from their POV and creating a plan that's sufficient for our ELO to deal with it. Because you're expecting this peak and you definitely should be expecting this peak. And your responsive plan was here, okay, I'll wait for them and then I'll try and shoot. And here, okay, I'm going to pull my Bucky up and I'm going to walk closer. Both bad plans, bad plans.
Scared.
Right here.
Okay, got it. Okay, I like that. This fan's really good.
Launching smoke.
I hate this smoke. Why do we smoke C long?
Smoking C? I'm gonna rotate over to A.
What the hell?
Launching smoke.
So you hear nothing. Then you smoke C.
Smoking C? I'm gonna rotate over to
And then you noise bait and this guy fucking peeks out and dies to Jett.
A.
He's up garage.
What the
Yeah, one
fuck?
garage.
Garage.
Wait, what?
Smoking C.
Launching smoke. Launching smoke.
And your guy's even typing in chat Cypher caged A.
Smoking C? I'm gonna rotate over.
This guy's got the biggest fucking brain I've ever seen. What the
One
hell?
up garage.
Garage.
Could be up
This dude accidentally noise baited?
Launching smoke.
Smoking C? I'm gonna rotate over to A.
What the
One more
hell,
garage.
man?
Yeah, up window. Nice, dead.
One more garage.
C long one?
One
Both C long, last one?
One more.
down, C.
If I'm that Omen there, I feel like I've got the lurk of a lifetime. I hear the guy leaving. I'm like, it's so lit. I come out and I die to plat. I'm closing my game. I'm actually closing my game. That's the craziest sequence of events. That round is
Yeah,
pure
can you, like,
luck.
flash deep so I can grab the orb?
That Omen straight up heard you leaving C and is like,
80 Omen,
I
80
got the
Omen.
orb. Ooh, good on B.
Smoke's down.
Smoke from B. Not in B. Wait, they're smoking it. Wait, retake.
I don't like that comp. Retake and 3v4 is not going to work most of the time.
Funny now.
And if we're playing retake, why are we mollying?
Spike planted.
They slowed CT. I can smoke for us to cross. Yeah.
Launching smoke. Stim beacon down.
Okay, okay.
Could be in the smoke.
Who trained you?
Reloading.
I have you.
See ya.
I think hell.
Open up the sky.
Last player standing.
Last one. Oh, nice.
Enemy remaining.
Unknown.
See ya.
Why do you think it's hell?
I think hell.
You thought it was hell so much that you fucking ulted? And we're not worried about this? Sage wall? She did that while they're planning. What the fuck?
Open up the sky.
This guy is actually different.
Last player standing.
Last one. Oh,
One
nice.
enemy remaining.
Unknown.
This is actually different.
This is nothing.
Look, guys trying to smoke. Oh, did I miss it? One sec. I'm watching more closely.
I have you.
See ya.
So what? You thought hell too. Yeah, but I'm not thinking hell to a point where I'm burning
think hell.
all.
Open up the sky.
Yeah, I can't argue, man. Dude got his results. We didn't see Sage at all, no?
Just across in the smoke view.
Yeah.
See ya.
Last one. Oh.
Right here. Down and out.
One window.
Sheesh.
They have res for the. They have res for that Cypher body that's dead.
Hawk out. You will not kill my allies.
One more.
You will not kill my allies.
One more.
Bro, you're
Jett
dangerous.
as
What
well.
the fuck? That's well played.
One window and then one garden. Two window.
Both window,
Did we call the Sky Flash pre-round?
And KJ, you could just hold swing off of it.
Yeah, this is lit. This is lit.
Here, Sky, let's push short together.
we wanna fight mid?
Oh, actually, yeah. Let's fight mid together. I can smoke window for us.
Bro, this is so weird. Because this game, you're playing like a fucking king. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this game, you're playing like a king. And so I'm just wondering, what does this game look like? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're playing like a king right now. You're IGLing great plays. You're getting all the good reads.
They have res for the.
Said he had to go AFK. Oh, even then, like this game. This game. I don't know why it got big, chat. I don't know why it got big.
They have res for that Cypher body that's dead.
Hawk out. You will not kill.
Okay, we kill our 2. We lose that round. Not our fault.
smoking window.
Standing ahead.
They raised naded from garage or from garden.
55.
I hit another 55.
That's tough.
Nice. Deco.
Yeah, spray transferred. Bro, Gnex, thank you for this prime. Oh my god, our frames. This is not you, chat. This is not you. This is the video.
One more. Close.
Bro, in the recording, this guy's not even aiming at Cypher when Cypher dies.
One more. Close. Run! I'm getting off site. Actually, screw it. Oh, I couldn't smoke.
Launching smoke. Open up the sky.
Spike planted.
Got on site. I have
Good
two
ult.
smokes left. I'm smoking long and short.
They were both A.
One enemy remaining.
60 on last guy.
Hell.
We got a shotgun.
This is clean. This is clean. This is
Hey,
clean.
can
I
you
wish I
pick
could
it
have
up,
seen the
please?
Cypher fight.
Buy someone, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry. I can pass
Buy
him.
this guy.
Get out of my way.
Where's that? Oh, nice.
Get out of
Are
my
we
way.
stacked Seaside on our advantage round?
Buy someone, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry. I can pass him.
Buy this guy or something.
Get out of my way.
Where's that? Oh,
Nice
nice
shot.
Nice. I'm gonna smoke your C long here.
Smoke's down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right here.
Yeah, you got a turret spot in
I'm
that.
coming garage. I have the garage. There was one garden.
Alarm bot out.
Oh, you can't shoot that? Oh. There's one still mid. Sage out of A. On A lobby. Cypher went towards A. I think they end A.
Bro, I feel like I need to watch this guy's VOD from 2 weeks ago. This looks like a totally different player.
I know exactly.
You're playing like a
where you are.
mortal player in this VOD. You're cooking this lobby.
30 seconds left.
I hear them coming up short.
Launching smoke.
120 raise.
I'm not the biggest fan of these mollies here.
I have a molly for the bomb.
Look, here you're not matching intentions with your teammates. You see your killjoy? Oh my god, what's up with this? How do I? Anybody know how to use a epic pen? How do I shrink the brush size, huh? Oh, I figured it out. Okay. Your killjoy's playing to hold. So you need to match your intentions with her. You need to run out and play with her. Throwing this molly is like you're already prepping for the event that your killjoy dies and they start planting. You see the problem? Oh,
Running
that's
back,
before
running back.
Googling.
Well, they're not doing shit.
Remaining. 10
Calm down.
seconds left. Spike down mid.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna peek. I'm
And
gonna
you
let him
know
live.
it was
Let him live, let him
rhetorical,
live.
chat.
He only has a sheriff.
It was not rhetorical. I'm coping.
Not so tough
You
after
got
all.
me.
We move as a unit, okay?
Actually, it doesn't really matter. He still has a rifle. Do the same bot, KJ. I'll swing off of it again. For you. Me.
Smoke's down.
Wait, they smoked off my turret. They smoked off my turret.
Yeah, in garage. I'm gonna molly it.
Molly.
96.
Yeah, I think this
in
peak's
garage.
pretty
I'm gonna
bad.
molly it.
Molly.
So you see her coming, pushing garage. You don't have time to just like jump up.
96.
Aw. ran through my molly on site now.
She didn't run through your molly. She kind of was already past it. I mean, yeah, she took 9 damage from it. We could argue that that does mean running through your molly, but... Ooh!
My ult's ready.
The Tom, thanks for the prime.
Unknown.
Spike
Rush?
down, C.
Alright, our defense is pretty much chilling.
I don't know.
I want to see offense.
Jett. I'm gonna jump spot it just for info. Yeah, one raise C long.
Yeah, the orb, he has ult now.
Can you play back a little bit?
He's ulting.
I'm gonna rotate.
Smoke's down.
Shot that.
You can't really stop Omen from grabbing the bomb with his ult unless there's a couple scenarios where you can. People will be like, oh yeah, just stand on the bomb. Not that simple. So for example, let's pretend the bomb is right here. One person can pretty much never deny this from Omen. You have to be pretty much pixel perfect. But even then, the Omen can like TP here and just grab the bomb. You have to kill him too. So yeah, 3 players is very consistent. So 1 player per corner. If you all stand like that, you'll definitely deny, and then you have to break the Omen ult still. However, the most common scenario, and this actually happened in my game yesterday in ranked, the tier 3s are watching, is the bomb is against a wall. You can do it with 2. And this is the most common. Where you have a teammate stand here, and you stand here, and you like walk into each other. So the bomb is like unpickupable, and then you just have to kill the Omen before. If you're the Omen in this scenario and you know they're on the bomb, you want to ult like here, and looking at the bomb and try to grab it. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah, there's one on top of the box and they're already on site.
Didn't you say it didn't matter if you break the ult or not early? Yes, if he's on it. So if Omen ultimate's on the bomb, then it doesn't matter if you break it, because he'll get it anyways. But if Omen is over here, he can grab the bomb by looking at it and pressing E. But if you break him before he does that, then he can't do it. I hope that makes sense.
Planning now.
I don't know about the Killjoy turret thing, Hippie. Haven't tested it myself.
Taken out.
Launching smoke.
All right. Defense. Let's watch offense.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna grab Sting.
No frenzy. I'm crying.
I'll peek off the.
Oh, he gets the bomb even to shoot him? Yes, if he's on top of it. He does. That has been tested on this stream in the past.
Oh, I can't.
3-Day, thank you for the prime. Senpai loves you 22, thank you for the prime.
One down.
Smoke's down.
Smoking now?
Placing sentry. They can cut.
One graffiti. One backside graffiti. Graffiti.
Yeah, you're a little asleep.
Placing sentry.
So here, you get smoked off, so you're looking at your mini-map. You should be. And there you would see Sage. And so in this scenario, I'm actually going to isolate her, because you can walk out of the smoke this way, which would give you this cover front sight, and you can fight the Sage alone. If you're going to fight Omen here, you're actually exposed to both of them, and you enter a crossfire willingly. Not a good play. Right here, you see both of them. So if we just walked to this spot right here, we could fight the Sage alone.
Graffiti. Nice.
Remember,
We win the round.
Let's just slowly. Okay, go B instead.
Wait, oh,
Okay, enemy team stacks. We kill them. We win.
All right, give Sky the bomb so then we can get.
I'm not. I don't watch
the
TikTok
cabbages.
Pink Oxian, so I have no idea. I don't even know who that is.
let's fly.
You focus on Omen because he's concussed? Yeah, but Sage is watching the cross, dude.
No way someone dry peeks out of this barrage, right? Wait, just hold for a second. Maybe we could get Silva drone here. Yeah, Silva, can you drone us? Or dart?
Yeah, I'll dart.
Standing ahead. There they are.
Night. Lock in sight.
We're stuck.
Look out.
I'm droning.
Launching smoke.
Backside.
Look, the Jett just did the thing, chat. Schrodinger's Jett just appeared. Got the kill, dashed, used a smoke.
Fiance, garage.
Garage.
Feels bad.
Take flight.
Just hold for now. They're probably gonna rotate over.
Cypher's has a.
Break this wall. Just hold. Just hold.
3A.
We might be able to get KJ to walk up B.
1B. There's a cam behind you guys. Garage.
Yeah, so our Haven offense playbook's looking pretty weak, and it's pretty easy to fix. You don't want to start Haven with these death balls because it's really hard to rotate. The other team can kind of rotate just as fast, and they can also take all this map control that you were doing on your defensive half. Recall when you positioned your Jett up here. These types of angles, you're essentially allowing them to take when you don't spread the map more. It's more common on this map to like make some presence everywhere. Usually you'll see like somebody will try to get the orb C. Somebody will control like this garage and mid space. And then you can start like 3A side. And you'll make noise on A, try to pull rotates, but then you've got the option to go C or B. But without that like extra guy over there, it's really hard to rotate.
Window. Nothing B for you.
One more B.
One's coming from A. One's coming from A.
Backside.
Holy shit, you
One's gonna come from A. One is A. Sage is A-Link. I'm gonna flank him. Just wait. Wait. Oh, never mind.
He's in smoke.
One enemy remaining.
He's in smoke.
Ew. Ew, you rushed that shot. Line it up. You're behind him.
Not yet. After this game, okay? I can smoke for us. Smoking now.
Damn, we got the kids in the background.
Run it down.
Damn, this is lit.
Oh, nice.
Flank.
One flank.
Flanker.
Yeah. You guys are
off. Wow.
Okay, yeah.
What's the enemy economy? Okay. They're on buy.
Sure.
Sure, thank you for the 2-month 2-3. Also, apologies. I'm going through the rest of the vibe quite quickly. I have a full-time job, which I have to get to. But I'm doing my due diligence to review this VOD first.
Putting my turret down.
Can we walk? No. Let's walk short. Let's walk short here. All together.
Is he not in this?
Well, just keep that in mind when
This is not my background. I do not have a kid.
You have dogs?
Call in sick? Well, I also have to walk my dogs.
Yeah, I have already.
I'm waiting. Hold that, Sky. Just hold.
I'm stuck. You have me stuck.
Are you not? Yeah.
Nice, good trade. Dog me.
I can't blame you for
right
getting
on
mentally
top of the door.
distracted during that round. I'm not even gonna give you feedback on that one.
Watching this spot.
How close are you to being able to live off content creation? I mean, I make enough to do it, but it's not enough to. I feel like I've got job security, you know.
Back plat. Back plat.
Yeah, we're still a little asleep. They said back plat. I think you're kind of rushing it a bit. We could slow down.
Unknown backside.
Yeah, like if I shrunk in 3 years from now, I'd be in trouble financially.
Garage.
If that makes sense. And content creation is a very insecure job. There's no guarantee that you don't like fall off the face of the planet. So.
Launching smoke. Stim beacon here.
One garage.
What's your job? I work in cybersecurity.
One
Offside.
The hell? Why do we get C for free like this?
Cancelled.
I would play post plant here. This is a rare scenario where I'd like recommend slow play.
Can you pop your ult, KJ? Can you pop
Because you have Molly and ult.
Backside 2.
Yeah, and now you're dying while you've got Molly and ult up. Which could easily convert this round. Like, see how everyone else is stalling? Killjoy ult online. We just win this round. You can even smoke the top of C here, which creates a one-way for the bomb. And it's super stallable. Super stallable. Okay. Morning, Lisa. Ya boy slays. Ascendant 1. Points. Defense. General. Okay. In general, our gunfights, when we anticipate they are coming, are not good enough. Watch pro VODs and pause before you know a fight is about to occur, and then see how it happens or like what they do. So essentially you can pull up any VOD like Xander, Brimstone VOD, and you just grab, oh my god, he's playing it on Haven. And we just look for like a fair duel that's gonna like occur. It's like right here. We might have to duel this chamber, but I think chamber might have TP'd out. But you would like guess how we might duel that chamber, but it turns out he did hear him TP out. So just keep watching. I don't see any duels.
We're coming fast, they mollied you. I'm blind, I'm so fucking blind.
Oh, this is so troll. They're doing this setup where Asuna's not gonna like shoot. Xander's gonna like kill. And Asuna's tucked.
Two more.
Wow, they actually read it. I need to see a 50.
If I kill the 2 here and then I don't get the 3rd guy, my Jett can swing and kill the 3rd guy. Fucking brain dead in my Jett. Can you?
Last player standing.
Chief cybersecurity, application security chat. Yep. I'm looking for a fair duel. They don't happen too often. Here we go. Freeze frame. We found one. Sky. Us. So this is you right now. You'd pause and you go, what would I do? Okay. Asuna's gonna take it. Asuna's dead. You're swinging that kid, but how? Are you swinging diagonally? Are you getting close and Ferrariing out? You'd molly? Oh yeah, that's too risky. He might molly. I can't see this guy backside. No, he swings. He doesn't get close. He failed to dodge the flash though. He anticipated the flash, but he looked back too soon. He thought it was a fake flash. So you see this guy thought he would swing too, throws the flash, expects him to dodge the flash, and pops it late behind her. So it pops as he turns back.
I'm gonna die to it as well.
Clean by this guy. So anyways, you just watch these gunfights and try to like internalize how these fights go on. Like, why did he dodge the flash? Because he knew it was Sky. He was expecting her to flash. But then Sky expected him to expect the flash, and he delayed the flash so that it would flash when he turned back. These are the games that people are playing in these gunfights, and you're just playing the I'm walking at them and shooting game. That late flash only applies to high elo? No. Every duel is different. Every duel is different. The difference is a high elo player would think about it and might flash quicker in low elo. In low elo, you don't even think about that. You just heckin' flash and you fight. You got to think. Offense. Spread map a bit more on average. And slow it down. Hits can still be explosive, but we don't need to start so fast. Clumped up. And I want to see some more fakes. Try to sell some more fakes in the next VOD, and more contact explodes. Like that garage round. That garage round was sick. I need to see more of that. And then we need to, especially on maps like Haven with 3 sites. If you like sell A noise and you already have somebody C taking this space, these rounds are like super comfortable on this map. Haven's very attacker sided because of this reason. Defense was good, honestly. I just focus on the gunfights in general. Defense, I'm not too upset with anything. I like what we're doing. Your Elo Xander bot frags because he can't read low elo /s. /s indeed. Thank you for the VOD, your boy Slays. You look on the climb. You love fakes, you find it hard to calm them correctly? Yeah. It takes practice. DMP, thank you for the 3 months. Sheesh. Tier 3. I will be playing ranked today, chat. So if you're a tier 3 sub, you'll get to watch that on the Discord. If you want to watch me play ranked, you got to be on the Discord. I only do it to tier 3s because I just don't want to get stream sniped. I'm not going to lie. It's much more low key and I can like tilt and everything. It's not public. Who are we rating? That's a good question. Let's figure it out. Thank you for the prime. Navarish Mat 4. Speed is Sparrow. Cavern's playing. Let's see. Oh, he's grinding. Cavern's grinding. Let's go watch Cavern. He just started his stream. This is a great ranked stream. He's a super nerd. He'll share nerd tech with you. Make sure you ask for it. Steal his tech. Share it with me later. Then I don't have to do anything. Appreciate your support. Look forward to the YouTube video later today. Have a nice Wednesday, everybody. Peace out. Peace out.